Ever wondered what really separates a life of happiness from a life of misery? Success from failure? Well, according to the incredible work of Dr. Joseph Murphy, the answer isn't about luck or your circumstances. Nope, it's about a power that's hidden deep inside every single one of us.
You see, Dr. Murphy proposed something pretty revolutionary, that every one of us, and I mean everyone, holds a miracle-working power right inside our own minds. This power, he said, can solve our problems, it can heal our bodies, and it can guide us to where we're truly meant to be. The secret is just learning how to tap into it and use it.
And this, right here, this is the fundamental question at the absolute heart of his entire philosophy. It's a question that cuts across every culture, every generation. And the answer is the very first step toward a huge realization, that our outside world is really just a reflection of our inner world.
I mean, these aren't small questions, are they? They touch on everything: prosperity, health, confidence, our deepest sense of who we are. Dr. Murphy was absolutely convinced that the answer to all of them isn't out there in the world, but right inside us, in the inner world of our own minds.
So what is this master secret? Dr. Murphy believed it wasn't atomic energy or flying to the moon. No, the real secret, the one that's been there for ages, is the incredible miracle-working power found in your very own subconscious mind. He called it the treasure house within you. Probably the last place most of us would ever think to look.
Okay, so to really get a handle on this power, we first need to understand that we're all working with two minds. Your conscious mind is what you're using right now to listen and think and reason. It's like the watchman at the gate, making all the choices. But right behind it is the subconscious. That's the seat of your emotions, and it accepts whatever your conscious mind tells it is true.
And get this is no small thing. Your subconscious is the master builder that literally created your body and keeps it running, your heart beating, your lungs breathing, without you ever thinking about it. It never sleeps, it's working 24/7, and it's constantly responding to just one thing: the nature of your thoughts.
So the big question is, how do these two minds actually work together? Well, Dr. Murphy uses this brilliant, super simple analogy that just makes the relationship crystal clear.
Picture this. You're on a ship. Your conscious mind is the captain on the bridge. It's the one giving the orders, directing the ship. Now, your subconscious mind is the crew down in the engine room. They just obey orders, no questions asked. The crew doesn't know where you're going. They just follow commands. So if the captain gives a faulty order, they will steer that ship right onto the rocks.
And this quote just nails it. Your subconscious doesn't argue, it doesn't question you, it just accepts your beliefs and your most common thoughts as commands, and then gets to work making them your reality. And that means the captain, your conscious mind, has a huge, huge responsibility.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds amazing in theory, but does it actually work in the real world? Well, Dr. Murphy's work is just packed with incredible real-life stories of people who put these ideas into practice and completely turn their lives around.
Let's talk about the great opera singer Caruso. One night, he was totally paralyzed by stage fright. His conscious mind, what he called the little me, was just screaming with fear. But then he did something amazing. He consciously took charge and commanded his subconscious, the big me, to take over. He basically shouted, "Get out, the big me is going to sing." And just like that, his subconscious responded, released all its power, and he went on to give one of the most legendary performances of his life.
All right, so maybe you're not an opera singer. Here's a much more everyday example. There was a university student who saw this expensive bag she really wanted. Her first automatic thought, the order she was just about to give her subconscious, was this right here.
But then, something clicked. She remembered what Dr. Murphy taught. So instead of finishing that negative thought, she stopped and reversed it. She mentally claimed the bag was already hers and then just let it go, releasing the thought to her subconscious. And you're not going to believe this. That same evening, her fiancé gave her the exact same bag as a gift. See, she changed the order and her subconscious delivered.
And hey, don't for a second think this is just for young people. Check this out. This story is about a 75-year-old woman. She was constantly telling herself, and anyone who would listen, "I am losing my memory." She was literally commanding her subconscious mind to make her forgetful.
So what did she do? She flipped the script. She reversed the command. Several times a day, she would repeat this powerful affirmation, basically giving her subconscious a brand new blueprint to work with. And the result? Within just 3 weeks, her memory was back to normal.
She proved you are never, ever too old to give new orders to your crew.
So you see, all these stories, Caruso, the student, this amazing 75-year-old woman, they all point to the same incredible truth. You have a treasure house inside of you. The question is, how can you start unlocking it today?
The key here is to really let these principles sink in. The power is already there, inside you. Your greatest ability is your power to choose your thoughts. So start by picturing what you want, feeling what it's like to have it, and this is a big one. Never, ever finish a negative statement. Catch it and reverse it.
And this is so important because it really puts you in the driver's seat. Think about it. Every thought you think, every image you hold in your mind is a blueprint for the mental home you are building, right now. If you use blueprints of fear and worry, well, that's the kind of life you're going to construct. But if you use blueprints of success, health, and happiness, your subconscious will get to work building that amazing mansion.
So at the end of the day, it all boils down to this. The power is yours. The treasure house is open for business. The choice of what you're going to build is completely up to you. So the only question left is, what will you ask for?